Hello, everyone. You're welcome to today's episode in our graphic design masterclass. I want to say that a very big thank you to all of you. You are doing a great job. Okay, so keep it up. You are doing a great job. So, in today's tutorial, we are going to design a very simple party flyer like this, like what you see on your screen. This is a very beautiful and very simple party flyer. Okay, and we are not going to waste much time. Okay, so everything I'm going to show you step by step in how to come out with this particular design. So if you look at my layer side, you could see that there are a lot of there are a lot of things which went on over here. Okay, so the font, the picture or the image, everything that you see, there are so many things that went into it. Okay, so don't forget that I will leave a link in the description just for you to go and download the resources. Okay, so these are all the resources that I use particularly for the design. Okay, so without wasting my time, let's get started. All right, let's start.
We design the best of designs.
All right, guys, so you're welcome. So let's get started. All right, so let's start. Um so if you look at my layer side, the first thing that when it comes to party flyers like this, it's all about the color grading, the background. I keep on mentioning this. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through. Okay, this is a concert, Friday night concert by Last Mate. I want to issue this disclaimer that please, this is not a live performance. This is just a performer, just a flyer for tutorial sake. Okay, so put it in your mind. So let's start. So first thing, let's open a new document by clicking on File here. Go to New. Okay, and then you open a new document. All right. So we are using I am using Photoshop 2021. So please make sure that you are also using Photoshop 2021 so that it gives you more advance of other features. Okay, so we are going to set um our name, the preset to Friday night. Okay, so let me put it this way: Friday night concert. Okay, let me name everything. All right, so the height is 1080, the width is also 1080. Make sure it is on pixels, resolution 300. Any other thing is okay. You hit on create. So after opening a new document, so you can see that Friday night concert. This is also Friday night concert. All right, don't worry, we'll change the name. So let's set our rulers. Okay, let me bring the ruler here. All right, let me bring this one to here as well. Okay, I want everything to be small, right? Good. Something like this won't be bad. Let me set this one here, and then let me bring this one to as well as this one. Good. So the first thing that we need to do is to bring in a gradient layer or a gradient solid color. So I'll use this my adjustment layer here. Okay, then I'll walk through my gradient. Okay, then I will click on this because I want to use I want to change the color. So I have set my own. Please, if you want to learn how to set it, I've taught you how to do that. So if the color is red, so you can just pick on red, then you can change the colors and then click on new. But because I have saved it, so I want to use this particular one. Okay, so if you want to know the color code, double click it. So the color code is 060025. 060025. That puts in the number down here. Okay, that's the hex code. And then the second one is also F92557. F92557. Okay, you put in there and you get the same color. Now if you want to save this particular ingredient, okay, so you click on new here, click on new, and you have seen it here. Okay, so click on new, so you can see that once you click on it, will be saving here for you. So if you want to also delete it, just right click on it and then go to gradient, go to delete, just delete it again. All right, let's delete it until we get only one. All right, so when you are done and you think you are okay, you just have to click here, double click it, and also you can just don't change the style. I mean, maintain the style to be linear 90, the scale 100, everything is okay. Then you hit on okay. Then the second one that we are going to do is to go to our resources, and then we are bringing in this particular layer. All right, this thing over here. All right, I got it from Google. Okay, so here is my Google. So you just come to Google and then type in club backgrounds, club background. Then you are going to get a lot of backgrounds. So you see all of these, you can use them for your work. Okay, good. Let me take you back to Photoshop. So let me go and bring in this. Just drag it onto Photoshop, and here is it. You are here. All right, good. And then set it here, up here for me. Good. Then what I'm going to do is to change this. I want to blend this particular yellowish color to the background, which is reddish color. Okay, so just come to your blending mode. Okay, then you can, let's set it to luminosity over here, luminosity. Okay, then let's try to enlarge it small, something like this. I like it this way. Then what we are going to do is to change in this, rasterize this. Let's rasterize it. Okay, then go in for your brush tool, okay, or eraser tool. Okay, this is your eraser tool. Okay, 1 2 3 4, go in for the eraser tool, and then make sure that if this is plus, then see my caps lock is on. Turn it off. Then make sure that your brush is set to general brushes. It is in your brush settings. Okay, just click here, this arrow here, and this is going to pop up. Set it to, general brushes. Pick soft round, set it, and then you can just come here and then set it to either 600. I think 600 is better. Make sure that the hardness is zero. Make sure that the hardness is zero. Then you come and brush out the edges to just blend with the background. Okay, then the second one that we are going to do is to bring in this particular human being here. Let me open it for you. Okay, we are bringing in this club, berry club background. All right, so let's bring in that one too. Go to Photoshop. Okay, and then let's bring this one here. Okay, good. Let me maintain it somewhere here in the middle. Okay, let me try to expand it out, and then let's set this one to overlay. Okay, all right, let me bring it up. Okay, something like this. I think this is okay for me. All right, then this one to rasterize it. Okay, go in for my brush tool or eraser tool, and then brush the edges. Okay, so that it will blend with the background. Then it's left with the last background. Then we are done. Bring in this one too. All right, then this one, you are going to position it down here. Okay, I want to bring it down just like some people, in the club. Okay, just then bring it here, maintain it here, and then this one I'm going to set it to multiply. Okay, then rasterize this. Go in for my brush or eraser tool, then you brush it out. Okay, just brush it out like this. Something like this is fine for me. Okay, so with this one I'm going to set the blending mode to, or you can just maintain it and then go to filter, and then go to um blur, go to Gaussian blur. Okay, all right, then I'm going to set the blurriness to, I think, 2, or let me pick 6. Okay, I don't want to see the people all that much. Okay, I think this is okay for me. All right, good. So now my background is okay. The background is set for me. The next thing that I need to do is to group it. So let's group them. Let's select, just press Ctrl, select everything here, including the gradient. Press Ctrl Gen on the keyboard, and then you can name it as background. Okay, background. All right, good, perfect. So let's go here. So you see our background is set. So the next thing that we need to do is to um, just learn how to bring in the images and the text. Okay, so let's look at that. All right, guys. So let's try to bring in the text and then everything. Our background is set, but I want us to do some settings here. Let's go to this particular people just raising up their hand. Let's bring it down a little bit, okay, so that it will be like this. And then let's reduce the opacity to somehow 80. Okay, okay, something like 80 and see. All right, so it's okay. You let's continue. And then let's reduce this one too. Okay, let's make it like this. Okay, let's make it like 70. All right, okay, good. Make sure that the second one will be 70. This one you maintain it. Just play along with the background. Okay, if you think you are okay, you can leave it like this. Okay, so we are bringing in the name of the pub. Okay, the name of the pub. So you go for your text tool. All right, and then once you select your text tool, then come to the top here. All right, the name of the show is Friday Night Concert, okay, which is by Last Made. Okay, so the font that you are using is Akira Expanded. Okay, don't worry, I'll give you the link to go and download the font Akira Expanded. So let's pick it. Make sure that it is centered. You can pick yes, let's pick 80, 18, and let's pick 18, and then let's pick 18 or 24. I think 24 will be okay. And then let's start to type all in caps Friday, Friday night. Okay, Friday night. All right, so it means it's too bold. Okay, so let's go in for 8. All right, 8 is okay. Then let's try to increase the font again. You don't want it to be like this. Make sure that your T is not there, and then let's pick 11 and see. I think 11 is okay for me. Okay, then I will close the gap. Okay, I don't want 9. Let's pick 8 and see. Okay, 8 is okay for me. All right, then I'm going to bring in my image. All right, I'm going to bring in the image. So I want the image to be on top of the background. So I'll select the background, go to my resources, and bring in the artist. Okay, bring in the artist. All right, then I'm going to remove the background. Okay, I really like the sharpness of the image, so I'm going to remove the background. Now if you are using Photoshop 2021, this is a short form for you. So what you do is click on this character to go rasterize this, right click it, go for rasterize. Okay, and then go for your properties. If your property is not showing, go to Windows. Okay, and then go in for properties, this one. Okay, select it. Once this property comes, scroll it down and then go to remove background, click on it. Okay, and automatically Photoshop will take away the background for us. So let's relax, give it some time. Photoshop will automatically remove the background perfectly for us without affecting the quality of the image. Okay, all right, without affecting the quality of the image. So this is like I said, this is not something that is true. It's just for tutorial sake. Okay, so that I will not put myself into trouble. All right, good. So let's give it some time for the background to be removed. Okay, so let's give it some time. I mean, it takes time for the background to be removed. It takes time. Very good. So absolutely. So you see Photoshop has removed the background perfectly for us. So let's reduce our image. Press alternate, and then you hold any of the edges here, and then you try to reduce it. Okay, let me reduce it something like this. Uh, yes. I like it this way. And then let me bring in another set of something like this. Will be okay for me. Okay. Then I will rasterize this particular image. Go for this one, rasterize it. It is already rasterized. Okay. So come for your brush tool or your eraser tool. Okay. And then I'm going to reduce the eraser to something like 400, or let's say 3 or 2. Then I'm going to brush the image small. Okay, I'm going to brush it small. Okay, just brush out so that you're left with the neck. I think this is okay for me. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the let me open this one so that you have a look at it. I'm going to bring in where I'll write my date. Okay, but I want us to reduce the opacity of this thing. All right, let's reduce it again once more. Okay, so that it will be like this. Okay, and then let's bring in the image. I don't want it to, I want it to be on the background. Okay, then we select your rectangle. That is where we are going to uh write the date and everything on it. So once you select, go to the filter or the fill, make sure that you pick this white color. Okay, and then you draw it something like this. Okay, then I'm going to, once the property pops up, I'm going to just play along with it, something like 10 should be fine for me. Let this one go. Let this property also go. Control A to center it. Okay, then I have something like this. This is where I'll put in my date and everything. Okay, I'll put in my date and everything. Okay, I think it's okay for me. Let me try to expand the image more. Okay, all right, don't mind me. All right, let me try to expand the image. I think this is okay. Okay, so the next thing that we'll do is to play along with this Friday. All right, so this is what we do. Once you select the Friday, come to FX over here. I want you to pay attention very well. Come to FX, all right, and then click on the click on bevel. Okay, bevel emboss, click on it. I want you to note the settings very well. Okay, now once you select the bevel, you come to FX and then come and click on this bevel. Make sure the style is inner bevel. Make sure it is smooth. Make sure you set this one to 305 or 306. Okay, 306 or something like that. Make sure the direction is up, the size is 2, the soft is 0. Okay, yes, and then come to the down here. Make sure that the highlight mode, you set it to linear light, and then you set the opacity to 100. Come to shadow mode, make sure that you set it to linear height. Okay, and then you set the opacity to 0. Okay, if you set the opacity to 100, you are going to see some black over here. Make sure you set it to 0. Okay, then again you make sure that so after the bevel is okay, okay, please make sure that you do the same thing as I do. Okay, make sure that all these settings are there. All right, then the second one is to come to the inner shadow. Okay, come to inner shadow. Now with the inner shadow, make sure you take this is ticked. Now the inner shadow too, you are going to change the blend mode to light, linear light. Make sure that you pick any of the colors over here. Okay, any of the colors. Okay, how you want it, or if you want to choose my own, just pick in the color code AB0D33, AB0D33. Okay, okay, and then make sure that the opacity is set to 10, or you can just play along with it. Have you seen it? But I want the opacity to set it to 10 or 11. Okay, and then the angle is 90. Make sure that your distance is 0. Make sure the choke is also 10. The size is 60. Okay, and then over the quality, make sure the contour is maintained, the noise is set to 0. That one is okay. Then the next one is come to the drop shadow here. Okay, that one too, you take it. Now with the drop shadow tool, you are going to also set the blend mode to linear light. So you can see that we are using linear light. Have you seen how the Friday has turned now? You see that there is a white. Let me zoom in. Okay, so let me zoom in. So you have a look at it. Okay, okay, let me bring this one to here so that good. So you can see that there is a change. There is some red light around the Friday night. Okay, that is what we want. All right, that is what we are looking for. Okay, good. So let me zoom out so that we have a clear look at our work. Okay, so make sure your drop shadow is set to linear light. Okay, linear light. Make sure the size is 60 or 50 depending on how you want it. Okay, but I want it to 60. I think it's not bad. Make sure that the color, you change the color to red, or you can pick my own color, E82757, or you can just click on this and come and pick any of the colors around here. Okay, just play along with any of the colors around, then you are good to go. Okay, but make sure that it will be red so that it will, the Friday night will come. Okay, the distance is 0, the speed or spread is 6, and then make sure that the size is 20. Any other thing over here is, okay. So these settings are very, very important. So let me walk you through the settings again. The bevel, make sure it's, let me select the bevel. You see the bevel, the style is inner, the smooth 360 up to 1. Okay, 90/30. Check the settings. Make sure here too is linear light, but the first one, the highlight mode, will be, the opacity will be 100, the shadow mode will be like it will be 0. Okay, and then the inner glow to check it well. Okay, check it well, everything, check all the settings. Okay, then the drop shadow to check also the settings. I think you are okay with this. Yes, I've taken my time because I want you to get it clear. All right, then you press Ctrl O. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do is to bring in the concept. Okay, so we are going to use this particular font. Okay, I really love this font a lot. All right, either Prestige, let's use Prestige and C. All right, good. And I'm going to use black for this particular font. Okay, all right, then let's write the concept. Okay, concept. All right, concept. Let me increase the size to 16. Okay, and bring it up here. So you can see that the concept is under the Friday night. So come to your settings. Then I want it to be on top of the Friday night, something like this. Let me increase it to, I think 18 won't be bad. Okay, all right, good, amazing. I like it this way. All right, okay, okay. Okay, so let me bring the image down a little bit. Then let me bring this down a little bit. Bring the image down a little bit so that the concept won't disturb us. Okay, so I want it, or better still, let me press Ctrl A to center it. Okay, or I can reduce the size of the font. Okay, can reduce the size of the font to 16 so that let me see, 16 won't be bad at all. Okay, so I think this is okay. Let's check. Yes, okay, it won't be bad at all. All right, so I really want the, I don't want the concept to be on top of the image. Okay, so let me bring it down here. Okay, then let me bring the Friday night to down. Okay, yes, so that the image will be on top, so the concept will be like this. Yes, I just want it to be like this. I want the image to be on top. Okay, so let me come and then increase down let me increase the font to 18. Okay, then let me center it at the center. All right, let me bring this one to down here. All right, or let me pick 15. Okay, just play along with this one, and then let's center the Friday. Amazing. Let's center the image to Control A to center it. I mean, it's already centered. The image, you see the image is not straight. Let me straighten. Just hold the edge and then try to scroll the image small. I think this is okay for me. I like it this way. All right. So the next thing, let me increase the. I mean, the concept is too small. Okay, something like this is okay. So what we are going to do again is to add a little bit of some brightness to this particular concept. Okay, so let's do that. So you come to FX. Okay, all right. So make sure that you select the concept. Okay, now we are using two things. We are using the inner shadow. Okay, we are going in for the inner shadow. Then with the inner shadow, we are leaving it to the same light. Okay, the same linear light. We are maintaining the 11. Then I want us to set this one to, okay, you can even maintain it to 90. Okay, and then we are playing along with this one, reduce it. All right, or you can set maintain it as just as it is, 60 or something. Then come to drop shadow. Now with a drop shadow, we are going to change the red to white. Okay, this is because we want the white to come to pop out. Let's reduce the opacity, or better still reduce it small a little bit. You can see that there's a kind of some brightness so that it will match with this lightning over there. Okay, so let's reduce the spread. All right, just let's play along with it. Okay, I think this is beautiful. So you can see that there's a kind of change coming over here. All right, so the concept, I think it's okay. Let's go in for this one. Let's change this one to white and let me see. Or maintain it red just as it is. Okay, or pick the color from here and then you can just play along with it. All right, let's play along with it. Okay, good. I think I like what I'm seeing. All right, then let's come here and then let's try to apply a little bit more size to this one. I think this is okay. This is beautiful. I like it. Okay, just take your time and play along with it. Okay, so when you are okay, I think I like it this way. So let's go back to so you see. I think so when we are done. So the next again that we are going to do is to bring in the date. Okay, so let's bring in the date. Go in. So we are using this time around. We are not using the same font. We are using different font. Gotham. Okay, so we are using Gotham. So by now you're supposed to know Gotham. So we use Gotham, and then with the Gotham we are using bold. All right. Now don't come and start typing on the shape, because when you come to your layer side, I've selected the shape. If you type on it directly, you could see that the mouse cursor has even turned to circle. So but when you come here, you see it is square. Okay, so you start to type there. Don't worry about that. Type everything. Date. The date is 20. Let me check the date well. Okay, so it's Saturday 24th. Okay, so Saturday 24th December dot 2022. Okay, don't worry about the font. Let's go to our character, change the color to white, and then let's make sure that it is set to auto. The size, let's pick 6. Okay, and then let's bring it here. All right, so it is not showing here, so let me change the color to black. Okay, and then let's change the size to 3. All right, good. Now I am now seeing it. I think 3 is okay. 3 is okay. All right, good. Then we will copy this Gotham, bring it down. We are going to change it to yellow. Okay, just change it to yellow. Let's play along with your yellow color. okay, or better still, you can just pick my color code FFE400. Okay, let's pick my color code. Oh yeah, I think I like this yellow. And then change it to at the time is at 9 p.m. prompt. Okay, 9 p.m. prompt. All right, then I'm going to change this particular time, the font to 2. Okay, so that it won't be all that big, or you can say 2.5. I think 2.5 won't be bad for me. And then I'm going to copy this again. This is going to be my venue. Okay, so let me say the location is it is happening at E-Town City Pub. E-Town City Pub. E-Town City Pub in Elmina. Okay, Elmina. Okay, then I'm going to change the font to the color to white. And then let me check. Yes, E-Town City Pub. E-Town City Pub Elmina. All right, E-Town City Pub Elmina. Let me bring this here. I'm going to copy this again. This time around is going to be the number. Okay, info. Okay, if you need any information concerning the program, so 0545, you can put your own number there. Okay, I mean, put in your own number there. I'm not saying go and call me, please. Don't call me. All right, 056 96 let me say 98 2695. Okay, then I change. You could see that with the Elmina it is underlined. This is because my character here, I picked the underline. Okay, but the number, I don't want to underline the number. Okay, that's why I did not underline the number. Okay, so let me bring this down. The reason why, that's why I brought the ruler. Okay, so that it won't go beyond the ruler. All right, then I will change the font to size to 2. Okay, good. Then I will change from bold to book. Okay, yes. And then press Ctrl A to align. Alignment over here is very, very important. It's very, very important that you know how to align your layers. Okay, it's very, very important. All right, then align the E-Town City Pub to, all right, Control D to deselect. Align, let's align the dates and everything, that one too. Let's align it here at the center. Control A to align everything. It's already aligned. And then the time line, align it as well. Okay, I think everything is set now. So what we are going to do next is let's group this time, the date, and then the rest. The time, the dates. Okay, let's group everything. Let's Control J. Then we can name this as time and venue. Let me put it that way, time and venue. Okay, then let's align everything at the center. Then we can reduce it. Okay, let's reduce this. All right, and then let me bring it down a little bit. Okay, Control A. So I've reduced it. I like it this way. And then let me bring the last mid down. Okay, and bring it down so that the concept, or you can just enlarge it small. Okay, I think something like this won't be bad. Amazing. I like this. Then let's try to increase the size to 12, and let's see. Okay, and then let's pick 9. Okay, Control A to select. Let's shift it up. Okay, and let's shift the concept up. Okay, something like this. I think it's okay. All right, then let's look at the next one, where we bring the name of the pub, the head, the name and everything. Then the effects will come in. Okay, so the last thing that we need to do to bring this design to an end is let's bring in the name of the pub. Okay, so I'll go for my text to, or better still, you can just copy. But because we have group, So when you copy anything in the group, you have to bring it outside. Okay, good. But I won't pick anything from here. I'll go in quickly for my text to change. Make sure that you change the font to Gotham, and then with the Gotham, you are going to use the bold. Okay, and then change this to auto. Change the size to 8 or something, and then let's type E-Town City Pub. Okay, E-Town City Pub. E-Town City Pub. E-Town, sorry, E-Town, E-Town City Pub. Okay, present. All right, and then I'll change the color to white. Okay, change the color to white and bring it up here, and then change the font to 6. It's too big. Let's change it to 3. Okay, I think 3 is okay for me. Okay, then I will reduce the present to 2. Okay, because I want the present to be small. Now bolding the E town. Come and pick the T here, click on it so that it will be bold. Okay, I think this is good for me. All right, this is okay for me. Okay, or better still, you can just reduce them. Just reduce them. Reduce the font. I think this is okay for me. All right, then let's try to correct this E town city pub here. Let's try to correct. So it's E town, E town. Okay, city pub. Okay, yes. Yeah, this is okay for me. And then let's copy this E town city pub here. All right, then here is I'm going to write the name performing performing live. Okay, performing live, and then I'll copy this again, bring it here, then write the name. The name is last mate. Okay, last mate. All right, good. Let's reduce the size to 2 or 2.5 won't be bad. 2.5. Okay, and then this one to 2.5. Okay, 2.5 won't be bad. 2.5. Okay, then the um last mate together with this one here. Okay, I want them to be of the same, or you can group it and then name it as the name of artist. Okay, artist. Okay, if I don't get the name right, then Control A, let's align it. Okay, we are aligning the name of the artist and everything. Okay, then change this particular color, okay, to yellow. Okay, we want to pick the yellow, so zoom in. Okay, so have you seen the way I zoom in? Okay, so we zoom in. Let me bring it here. Then I'll come and pick this yellow. Okay, because I don't want to pick different yellow. Then Control O. Okay, so that the performing life will be, yellow. It will be different. So I think we are done with our work. So what is next is to bring in the effect. Okay, so let me show you how we do the effect. So we are going to add some effect to this particular image. Okay, we're going to add certain effect to this particular. So select the image, go to filter here on top here. Please note this very well. Select filter, go to camera raw. Okay, click on camera raw, allow it to load. Okay, let's allow it. It will take a few time. Please make sure that you are using the update version of Photoshop. Okay, so once this camera raw comes, we are going to play along with the settings here. Make sure that you select the basic. Okay, if yours is not, it's like this. Click on this basic and then scroll down to clarity, and then increase the clarity to somehow 45 or 50. Okay, clarity 50. Then go up and then come to exposure. Make sure that your exposure is, somehow good like this. Okay, I'm just playing along with the exposure, and then go to details. Okay, I think what I want is okay. I don't need any details. I need the basic, which is exposure. Okay, and then the clarity. That is all. Click on OK, and it's going to come over here. Okay, so one more thing that we are going to do is to add some effects onto this image. So you could see that the image is on top of the name of the artist, and that is what I want. Okay, that is what I want. All right, so let me see if, all right, so I want us to bring it here. All right, the dates and everything, I want it to be here. Okay, then I want the Friday night and then the concert to go down like this. Okay, yes, yes, I like it this way. Okay, just make sure that you arrange your layers very well. Okay, I don't want the image shadow to be on the date. Okay, so the last thing that I said we'll do is to click on the image. We're going to add some effect. Go to um add another layer plus the plus button here, and then go to your brush tool. This is your brush tool. If it is plus caps lock, make sure that it is um 500, or let's pick 600. 600 is too small, so let's pick 800 and see. I think this is okay. And then go to the your, how do you call it, the foreground color here, and then we are selecting the red color here. Let's pick any red color here. Click OK, and then click on any of this image like this, and then go again, and then select the blue color or the orange color like here, and then this one round, I want us to reduce it to 700. Okay, okay, so I want something like this. All right, then after that, come to the blending mode, set it to screen. Okay, set it to screen, or better still, you can just control D or control Z, sorry, control Z, so that it will be the red. Okay, you want only the red to show. That one you can set it to screen like this. Good, then you leave it. I think this is absolutely amazing, absolutely good. I like it this way. This is perfect for me. So when you are done with this particular work, you can just bring the effect up a little bit like this, or you can just expand it so that the effect can show in the face of the image. Perfect. I like it this way. So you can see it looks so perfect. It looks so nice. I like it. I really love this. I really love this. Okay, so try your hand on this particular work. This is really amazing. I mean, this is even beautiful than this one that I designed. If you want to also add one more layer, and then make sure that the brightness will be like this, you can just do so. But I just love this. I just love this. All right, so please try your hand on it, and let me see you in our next assignment. Okay, make sure that you save your work and submit it to me on the platform. Thank you. Bye.